Jason Tatum and the Duke Blue Devils look to take home a title, and a huge title for the Blue Devils today, with a 5th seed coming into the tournament and going all the way to this point, the ACC Championship game, as they take on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, led by Matt Farrell, the junior guard. And, for Notre Dame, tremendous success since they've entered this league, as in when they entered this league 4 years ago. They've already won a championship. This would be their 2nd championship if they could pull it off against the Blue Devils in the 4-year span. And they've at least reached the semifinals in all 4 years of Notre Dame's history in the ACC before they were in the Big East, of course, and then the Big East, of course, divided when Syracuse left, and then teams like Rutgers and Louisville follow, teams like Georgetown and Villanova stay and try to develop anew, which, speaking of the Big East Conference, oh man, the Big East is pretty exciting, guys. And, even though it's lost some of its mystique, we still know that some of these Big East teams, like Villanova, best in the country, absolutely, as Villanova took on Creighton earlier today. But we'll get to that as we look through all of the scores and updates throughout the day. Right now, at halftime, Kent State leads Akron 27-24. Winner goes to the big dance. Loser goes home, as Kent State trying to get into the tournament. You guys saw Vermont and Albany. That's the game I broadcasted this morning, as Vermont won a very good game. A well-contested game, one half dominated by Vermont, tied up at halftime by Albany, and the second half dominated by Albany for the most part, but then a great comeback for Vermont to win the game. Texas State wins against UT Arlington 83-62. This game looked like it was going to be tight, but then Texas State pulls away. NC Central 67. Norfolk State 59, a great win there. And Rhode Island has punched their ticket, or is one win away from punching their ticket, even though they're in the last 4, and they dominate Davidson today 84-60. Princeton survives against Penn in the semifinals of the Ivy League, as they hold off in overtime 72-64. Troy ends up going to the dance as they beat Georgia State, as 74-63 is the final score. Yale, the other team who's going to be meeting Princeton in the championship game for the Ivy League, as Yale wins 73-71 over rivals Harvard. Nevada 79, and then Colorado State 71 in the Mountain West Championship, wrapped up not too long ago there. Texas Southern wins 53-50 on Alcorn State to punch their ticket, I believe. And Whiskey dominates Northwestern 76-48, not even close. Cincinnati holds off UConn, so it's not going to be a repeat from last year in that 4 overtime thriller, as this is a better Cincinnati team. Ends UConn's season, at least their chance for a national championship, pretty early, as UConn finishes 16-17 on the season. SMU will meet Cincinnati as they beat UCF, controlling that game. 70-59 was the final score there. And Iowa State upsets West Virginia for the Big 12 championship. Well, we will see how West Virginia's seeding is affected. They were, of course, coming into the day projected as a 3 seed on the line of 3 and 4 kind of there. So we will kind of see how that works. And for Iowa State, they were projected coming into the day as a 6 seed. So maybe they'll move up to a 5 or 4 seed. Alabama could not pull off the upset against a very talented Kentucky team and De'Aaron Fox, as Kentucky wins 79-74 after a very slow start for the Wildcats, and that's something that you can't have in the tournament, but we'll see how it works out for them. Michigan 84, Minnesota 77. It looked like Michigan was going to pull away, but the Minnesota kind of climbed back, crawled their way back into this game, but couldn't hold off. VCU holds off against Richmond by 10 points in overtime, 87-77. A great win there. Arkansas 76, Vanderbilt 62, as Arkansas will meet Kentucky in the SEC Championship game tomorrow. And then Nova winning the Big East as they beat Creighton 74-60. Pretty controllably there. Right now, it looks like North Dakota is up on Weber State 6-5 early in the first, though. Plenty of time out there. Other games to keep an eye on, guys. Make sure you guys, if you can, I know some of you guys can't, and that's the whole reason you're here, but if you can, tune in to Arizona, Oregon. I wish that game was earlier because I would definitely broadcast that instead of this one, because as good as a game as I'm expecting this one to be between Notre Dame and Duke, I'm expecting that one to be a heck of a battle between Arizona and Oregon. And we also got Marshall versus Mid-Tennessee State, as you see down there, and then Texas A&M CNC versus the University of New Orleans, and Santa Barbara taking on New Mexico State later tonight, and UC Irvine plays UC Davis. Ken O'Brien's from UC Davis, so I mean it can't be that bad of a school. I'm kidding, but anyway. So thank you guys for tuning in here. Really appreciate it. And we'll be right back. Stay tuned as we get set for the ACC Championship game. Let's listen in to ESPN right now.
When I look at the Orange, I can't get over the 6 top 50 wins, and that's why I still have them in the field.
But nobody else has that. I think Syracuse is going to be there. I also think that Vanderbilt's probably going to set a record by being the first 15 loss at large team.
I agree with that also.
Joe, let me ask you, if Arizona wins the Pac-12, and all of a sudden they're 4 losses, if you look at their 4 losses, they got lost to the overall number 1 in Villanova. They got lost to a Gonzaga team, and they played without 2 starters. They're going to avenge their Oregon loss and obviously avenge their UCLA loss. Why isn't Arizona in the conversation? Is it just pure numbers?
No, not at all. Arizona's numbers are actually quite strong across the board. I just don't think that any potential Pac-12 champion has enough to surpass Gonzaga at this point. You know,
what about North Carolina?
Yeah, I think the ACC outright winner is going to be a 1 seed. I've thought that all year long.
Okay, so that would be North Carolina. Joe Lenardi's inside the Infinity Bracket Bunker. Another thing that will be intriguing at the end of the Pac-12 championship game, which will follow our ACC news breaking this afternoon, that Chris Boucher, fine shot blocker from Oregon, has suffered a torn ACL and is out for the season now. How will Oregon play against Arizona? How could that potentially impact their seeding should they not play well? I mean, that's a question that will have to be answered. Well, I'm going to hurt defensively.
Jordan Bell is going to have to step. He's had a great year, averages 10 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 blocks. You're just missing those other 2 blocks from Boucher.
Yeah, and you know, the committee, too, is not going to have a big frame of reference, big body of work to evaluate. Just as we're waiting on Duke and Notre Dame, just about 20 minutes or so away from that. Automatic bids.
All right, we'll see automatic bids when we come back, as I already listed off the games today that went final. But thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to quickly give my little analysis here. Arizona, they win tonight. They should be a number 1 seed, despite Gonzaga, beating Arizona. But I don't think that Arizona should be in instead of Gonzaga. I mean, North Carolina lost in the semifinals of their tournament. Kansas lost in the quarterfinals of their tournament against the TCU team that's on the bubble, which, granted, TCU is playing very good, but I mean, come on. The only team that's really clinched, if you ask me, though, for the number 1 spot is Villanova, because Villanova won their conference championship. They're the defending champs, and they're number 2 in the nation right now, behind only Kansas, I believe. I could be mistaken. It could be North Carolina, but I don't know why I don't know this. I hope I'm right about Kansas. Me second guessing myself doesn't make it right. Or is it Kansas? Yeah, it's Kansas. Anyway, I think that Kansas isn't for sure because. Sorry. Okay, anyway, I don't think Kansas is quite there. I think Villanova is going to end up being 1 next week. Then you'll have number 2. Probably, if Oregon wins tonight, I see Oregon being number 2. If not, Gonzaga being number 2. And Oregon 3. And North Carolina 4. I just don't see UCLA and Kansas being in over North Carolina at this point because, the ACC is so tough. And I know how tough the Big 12 is as well. But I would say, just seeing how this last week played out, I would say, I don't know. Part of me just wants to say, leave out Gonzaga. Because I don't feel like if Oregon wins, especially if Oregon wins tonight, where you don't have that head-to-head between Arizona and Gonzaga. If Oregon wins, I say put Oregon number 1 seed. If not, keep Arizona out, keep them at the number 2 seed, and let it be Villanova in this order. Villanova, Gonzaga. No, wait. Villanova, sorry. Okay. If Oregon does win tonight, it should be like this. Villanova, North Carolina, Gonzaga, Oregon. Or, I don't know. See, this is things I'm kind of working out in my mind. I know I would want Villanova, Kansas, and Oregon in And I think you would have to put in North Carolina as well. So Kansas, Villanova, Oregon, North Carolina, in that order. If Arizona wins, have it Kansas, Villanova, North Carolina, Gonzaga, in that order. Gonzaga, they just play in too weak of a conference, even though they did beat a pretty talented St. Mary's team and absolutely destroyed them. They still lost to BYU. That's their only loss, granted. But that's not too good of a loss for the Zags. Not to mention how this year has gone, how they really didn't play a full-strength Arizona team when they played. I mean, that kind of takes an effect to it. So thank you guys for tuning in. We are getting close to tip-off. We are 15 minutes away, approximately, from scheduled TV time. But here we are. We're going to tune back into ESPN.
Championship game. That'll be Oregon and Arizona after our ACC title game tonight. We talked about Chris Boucher for just a moment for Oregon, out with the ACL injury news just passing earlier today. So, what are you looking for tonight from Arizona after that emotional win over UCLA?
Well, Seth says Bell would have to be big for Oregon, but I'm looking for Baby Unicorn. I've been calling him Baby Unicorn the whole year. Lori Marketing had a huge game in the last game against UCLA, 20-plus points. They have to dominate the paint once again. This is a very talented Oregon and a deep Oregon team with depth up front. Hard to replace Chris Boucher, his ability to protect the rim and step out and make threes. But I like Arizona. I like Arizona defensively. I like their consistency. I think that when you look at this team, the one question, can they make enough jump shots if someone zones them up? But this is an Arizona team that has legitimate depth, and Lonzo Trier changes their team because he is wired to score.
Oregon was unconscious in the regular season meeting in Eugene. They blew out Arizona. Expect a much closer game tonight between those two. Automatic bids, one bid leads. This one coming from the America East. Vermont against Albany. Albany won 20 games in a row, undefeated in league play. Peyton Henson and won Vermont by 3. Next Albany possession, Joe Cremo is going to drive and cream Henson. Cremoing Henson. Charge. Vermont ball. 16.2 on the clock. Vermont inbounding. Still 55-52 game. Oh no! Turnover. Now there's time. David Nichols. No.
Not the first team in American East history to finish their regular season 16-0. Top 15 offensive defensive efficiency. Just saying, John Becker has a really good team.
21 in a row. In the Mountain West, some have said this could be a bid stealer. Feels like a one-bid league to me. Colorado State and Nevada. Colorado State down 5. Princess Nixon. Rams trailing by 2. Under 3 to go. Colorado State down by 4. J.D. Page. See it. 1-point game. Next Nevada possession. Jordan Caroline misses the layup. But Cameron Oliver, work on the offensive window.
Cameron Oliver is a big-time rebounder. Don't forget about Marcus Marshall. He's another guard that can take over a ball game as well.
79-71, Nevada making its way to the NCAA tournament. This is the MEAC, North Carolina Central, Norfolk State. Rashawn Madison hits the wing 3. NC Central by 4. It's a 5-point game now. Here's Madison in the corner again.
Lavelle Moten's done an incredible job at North Carolina Central. And this is like a road game. This game is played at Norfolk. They're playing Norfolk State.
This is a road game.
His team has a toughness. And you know what? They're not playing the playing game. They're going to advance out of that game. A senior backcourt can help this team out a big time.
19-0 run. North Carolina Central wins the MEAC and they advance. 18 tickets have been punched in. Here are the automatic berths earned today. Vermont, Villanova, maybe the 1 overall seed. Iowa State, you just saw them take down West Virginia in the Big 12. North Carolina Central, Nevada, and Texas Southern going back.
Mike Davis, all he does is win games in the tournament.
Former Indiana, former UAB coach going back to the tournament again with Texas Southern. ESPN Tournament Challenge is back. 20th anniversary. It is the place to sign up and do your bracket games. ESPN.com.
Alright, here we are, guys. As we are getting very close to game time here. 8:50 is the time, Eastern time, 8:49 to be exact. So we are 12 minutes now and counting away from tip-off. We will be right back from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
A guy that's going to keep you status quo, a mistake-free player, or a guy that can change the rhythm and the tempo of the game. Grayson Allen's been that guy for Duke.
He was huge in the first half against North Carolina. His moxie in the court, that three-point shot. Him, Notre, and Jason Tatum. That's one hell of a trio in the backcourt that a lot of teams want to face.
And, we talk about Grayson Allen and the boost that he gives his team. We don't talk about Luke Kennard enough. Luke Kennard, not only does he take big shots, he makes big shots. He's so good without the pass the ball. He runs the floor and gets out in transition. He's been so consistent. I know, look, Justin Jackson was the player here in the ACC. Luke Kennard's been the most productive player in the ACC.
You make a case for Luke Kennard as National Player of the Year and then still turn around and say at this moment in time, Jason Tatum's the best player.
He is, Jason Tatum, the best ISO player in the nation. There's nobody stopping Jason Tatum. He stops himself. But it's going to be interesting. Bring Jackson also the point guard, the freshman point guard. He's going to have hands full tonight with Matty Farrell because he's going to defensively get in him, try to hinder his vision, also offensively still be able to be attack mode.
Matt Farrell is fearless, and when he has the ball, he's a poor man's Steve Nash. That guy comes off ball screen, sees all five guys, and he will rack it. That guy wants the ball, he wants to make plays, and they play with tremendous speed.
Saturday night in Brooklyn. Big crowd.
Alright, here we go. The crowd is filling in the Barclays Center as Notre Dame hits the court. Man, what an exciting time to be a basketball fan, guys. I mean, I know basketball, as you guys may know. Basketball's not my number one sport. College basketball, NBA, NFL, not my number one sport. It's always college football. That's why I have my own channel to college football. But every other sport lies here. We can talk about anything. And I plan on starting up, I plan on live streaming the draft as well, the NFL draft. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how this channel grows. I don't know, I'm going to hit a personal goal, and if we hit that personal goal, I'm just going to be like, let's do this. Or if I'm feeling it, let's just do this. But anyway, we'll be right back. We are about 10 minutes now away from tip-off, so we will be right back.
Warriors for their service. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner performed tonight by actor and Marine combat veteran J.W. Cortez. Cortez served in the U.S. Marine Corps for nearly 13 years, attaining the rank of gunnery sergeant, serving in Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom. He currently serves New York State's Metropolitan Transit Authority Police Department and also plays the recurring role of Detective Carlos Alvarez on Fox's hit primetime series Gotham. Please welcome J.W. Cortez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Alright, getting off here as the Star-Spangled Banner, beautifully sung there. ACC here is the starting lineup, so here we are.
A championship on a Saturday night in Brooklyn.
It's harder to win the ACC Championship to get to a Final Four.
I am the ACC Championship, building these streets of Brooklyn where I belong. Because I'm the toughest of my kind.
We got a chance to play against the best, and this conference has been the best. Our guys aren't really in shape.
Whoa. What you think you're all at?
Our guys have always been very excited by the Duke program.
And another three.
Ha! I don't care.
You got scores, we got scores.
What, you want my respect? You better earn my respect.
We don't care about that, we focus on us.
You better bring your sweat, pain, and all your passion. You better bring everything you got. Because this is my house.
Welcome to Champ Week and the 2000.
Alright, here we go as we get set for the 2017 championship game of the ACC as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish at 25-8 take on the 26-8 and Duke Blue Devils. The Blue Devils came in as a 5 seed. As Luke Kennard coming out on the court, you got Luke Kennard, who's going to be a big key tonight. Luke Kennard, of course, Grayson Allen, Harry Giles, Jason Tatum, Chase Jeter. All these guys, Matt Jones, like Emil Jefferson, they're pretty stacked. They got a lot of guys that they can look to. And then on the other side, Notre Dame, kind of more of a balanced team outside of Matt Farrell. We'll see how these Notre Dame Fighting Irish stacks up against Giles, how they can guard Tatum down low in the 3 and 4, and Grayson Allen in the 2 following Kennard, and also at the point, can't forget about Matt Jones, Emil Jefferson, looking to be a beast out there. So, 2 of the last 3 years, Notre Dame's been in the ACC Championship, and they've only been in it for 4 years. That Notre Dame has had this tremendous success in the ACC. They've been very good since they've joined. As we get set to start this game, Josh Hart, 3rd player all time to be named tournament MVP 3 times. Ewing and Siva, the other 2 to do so. 3rd Big 12 title in 4 years for Iowa State. West Virginia is projected as a 4 seed, while Iowa State is a 6 seed entering today, according to ESPN's Joe Lunardi. Boucher is out for the season for Oregon. Boucher led the Pac-12 in blocks the last 2 seasons. Let's see how that impacts the Oregon Ducks this year. So here we go. Notre Dame huddled up. Notre Dame wearing black jerseys once again today. Black jerseys with the blue outline and the white outline of letters. The Irish wearing their green with the gold in the middle. Mike Bray, the ACC tournament record is 6-2 as the head coach at Notre Dame, 2015 champion, as Notre Dame looks to repeat that success in the ACC. Mike Krzyzewski, 60 career wins, 13 titles, trying to break a tie between him and Mr. Dean Smith himself. Colson. Bondi Colson, the 6'5" junior, getting set as here comes the tip. Colson. And it's going to be tip 1 here by the Blue Devils. So taking up the court now. Here's Kennard kicking it over. Kennard to Jones, and Jones will kick it into the post, and it's going to be a shot, and it's going to be off the mark. Sorry, on the mark. It's very laggy right now. I can't quite tell what's going on here. It's freezing a whole lot. But anyway, kicking it up top to Farrell. Farrell kicking it over. Now it's Flunger. Fluger. Inside Colson, and Colson can't hit. Rebound to Emil Jefferson. Emil Jefferson, of course, is one of the leaders of this team. Matt Jones over to Kennard, and Kennard hits. 4-0 already, Duke. It's freezing quite a bit. I wonder if there's any way I can try to fix this. Kennard starting early. I believe he has 4 points now. Kicking baseline. Baseline driving to the rim. Gets it to go. It's really laggy. I'm going to try to reload this screen. See how that we got a little bit of technical difficulties. But I hope I can fix it right away. So stay tuned. Alright, waiting for this to get going here. I apologize for this inconvenience, but we are looking to get it fixed here. Still waiting for it to get fixed. Once it's fixed, I'll bring you guys back. Thank you guys for tuning in. I apologize for this news. I'll keep you guys updated though. Back. My apologies for that, guys, but I'm sorry, LeBron, but we are back. Hopefully it's working a little better. So now it's a little more blurry, however, it's moving in motion, so a little bit of lag, but we have it figured out. So now here's Notre Dame kicking it out in the post. Hook shot, and it's going to be blocked away, and it's going to be rebounded here. Emil Jefferson going down the court, kicking it over Kennard. Kennard to Jones. Jones, corner. Right corner, and now taking it up top of the key. Duke kicking it into the post. Now here's Emil Jefferson posting up. There's a shot, and it's off the mark. 8-2 is the score, by the way. I'll update the scoreboard when we get the chance to. Kicking it over. I can't tell the number now. But here's a shot for 3. It's on the mark. 8-5. Notre Dame makes it a 3-point game once again. As Colson, it looks like, hits the shot there. And Emil Jefferson looks like his hand's a little shaken up. But he's posting up now. And here's Jefferson with the ball. Taking it up to the top of the key. Here's Kennard making a spin move, driving to the lane, kicking it out to Jones. Jones up top, driving in, and it's going to be a great shot there by Matt Jones. As 10-5 is the score. That was Frank Jackson, the freshman shooting guard, who hit it. Now Kennard guarding up top. Kicking it over. Grayson Allen's lining up to get into the ball game. Here's a shot for 3. Hits it once again. 10-8 is the score. A high-scoring one thus far. As I'll update the scoreboard, like I said. But 10-8 is the score with 14-15 left to go here. Jones with the ball now. Matt Jones kicking over. Kennard with the shot just inside 2-point range, and is off the mark. Rebound Notre Dame, as Notre Dame will take it up the court. Kicking it over to Flueger floats it up, and it's going to be off the mark. Rebound Duke. Now Jones kicking it over. Setting it up is Elijah Burns. Inside, and it's a foul, looks like. Offensive foul, maybe. And a media timeout, as we are under the 15-minute mark. As the score here so far is 10-8 Duke. Well, welcome back. I apologize for the technical difficulty that we had here, but the score is 10-8 Duke. Real quick, looking at the score that we do not have updated, plus the score that we do have updated, 30-20 is now the score. Mid-Tennessee State kind of controlling that game against the Thundering Herd. The Thundering Herd looking to crash the party some way, as they are struggling early. Also, Kent State up 55-49 on Akron with 5:15 left to go. Winner is in the tourney. That's all we got for you. Starting at 9:30 at Texas A&M CNC versus New Orleans, as you can see down there. Pardon me. Halftime, Weber State 42, North Dakota 46. Wow, that's a high-scoring game at the half. Yeah, 46-42, North Dakota and Weber State. Winner is in, loser is out, of course. It's a situation that we see all over college basketball today. Tournament 20th anniversary tourney challenge. Make sure you guys sign up. Also hit me up. I will be releasing my group coming Sunday that I will create. Mike Bray, Duke's assistant coach, 1988 to 95. He's now the head coach of Notre Dame and part of the 91-92 champions with Jay Billis. One Jay Billis. You also had Christian Leitner on that team, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So here comes some free throws for Duke. First one's good. 11-8 now. The second one is on the mark. 12-8. The Blue Devils, the 5 seed in this tournament, have a 4-point lead so far. 13:35 left to go. Here the first. Up top now. Kicking it over. And now here's a shot, top of the key, off the mark for 2. Rebound by Frank Jackson. So here's Mr. Grayson Allen kicking it out. Kennard for 3 on the mark. 15-8. Looks like it's an and one as well. Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard having a fast start. He doesn't usually have fast start. He usually comes on in the second half. But now he's really hitting his stride. Right now, for 3. Gets fouled. And 1. Let's see it. And here's the shot. Converts to the 4-point play. 16-8 all of a sudden. It was just a 2-point game not too long ago. Then 3 free throws and a 3-pointer. Put them in. Luke Kennard 2 for 4 from the field. Kicking it over. Here's Colson Jr. Colson Jr. posting up. Spinning. Here's a shot, and it's in for Bonzi Colson. Here's Allen. Oh, it's tipped away. Let's see. It's Colson. And a lay-in there. What a great defensive play by number 32, Steve Vasturia. Here's Allen kicking it over, and now here's Jason Tatum. Tatum setting a pick. Now off the pick. Here's Tatum for 3. Off the mark. Rebound by Jones. Jones sticking it up to the right side. Now here's Colson on the elbow. Here's a shot over a player, and it's off the mark. Airballed, as a matter of fact. Oh, no, they give him a reset of the shot clock. It must have hit the rim. Now baseline driving, and it's off the mark. Off of Harry Giles and out of bounds. as driving baseline was number 32, Steve Vasteria. Close game between the Pelicans and the the Pelicans and the Hornets, as it's 112 NBA update. We'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. I apologize for any lack of commentary, because it's really hard to see, but I apologize. I'll try to bring it to you as best as I can. We'll be right back. Welcome back, as Duke has not won the ACC Tournament Championship since 2011. Looking to take that right back, as that year they won the national championship, of course, against Butler. So the last 6 years we've had Duke, Florida State, Miami, Virginia, Notre Dame, North Carolina. Now this will change that trend, but if Duke wins, it was 6 years different champs. Wouldn't be 7 though. Inbound, top of the key, off the mark, and it's going to be a rebounded. It looks like it was tipped off of Notre Dame. However, they will give the ball to Duke. In this instance, a 5 seed has never won an ACC tournament championship. So let's see if Duke can make history here. Emil Jefferson outside, and I don't think there's really been more of an extraordinary team. And here's Grayson Allen. Out of bounds, given to the Blue Devils. They have a fresh new shot clock there. Jadam is going to inbound it. Sorry, Harry Giles is going to inbound it. Harry Giles, 6 points, 7 rebounds against North. Grayson Allen, of course, having himself a great day against North Carolina. Kennard's open. Kennard pump fakes. Kennard, top of the key, spins. And now here's Allen outside on mark. Offensive rebound, though, down low. It's Harry Giles. 18-12 as Harry Giles making a play. Number 1 overall recruit in 2015. I apologize. Number 1 recruit in 2016. As taking it up top of the key is Matt Farrell. Farrell's going to get denied. So here comes Allen. Allen trying to make some moves down to the basket. Robs in. It's Harry Giles finishing. Allen to Giles on the lob. Harry Giles will finish it. 20-12 is the score here after that big play. 10 points in the paint so far for Duke. Only 4 for the Fighting Irish. Now here it is. Top of the key is Farrell. Taking it top of the key with a shot, and that was a big shot. Hits it though is Farrell. Matt Farrell about at the halfway mark of this first half. 20-15 as Matt Farrell hits his first three-pointer of the day. 1 for 2. Kennard kicking it over. Harry Giles able to get that offensive rebound, put the ball back in the basket. What great athleticism, and Allen driving, looking like it's a floater, but no. There's a Harry Giles right there waiting to dunk the ball right in. Harry Giles, 4 points tonight, only 4.3 points per game this past season. Pump faking is Allen. Now here's Allen. On the top of the key, Kennard. Over to Tatum, and now back out. 3, and oh man! Dunked away! What a play by Jason Tatum. Kind of untouched in the middle, but Jason Tatum puts it in. 22-15 off of the second chance points right there, and boy was it a great second chance. So here's Farrell. Farrell driving to the rim. Farrell trying to put it up, but he cannot. Outside. And it's going to be stolen away! It's going to be an offensive foul. A reach, actually, after the steal. And Tatum with a huge steal. So now Jason Tatum is starting to feel it right here. Jason Tatum off of the second chance following the Kennard shot. Kennard off. Doesn't matter to Jason Tatum as Tatum will flush it back in off of the rim. Who cares? Not Jason Tatum. We'll be right back with some more following this break. Well, tomorrow's Selection Sunday, so hopefully your team gets into the tournament. I know mine won't. Ohio State, of course, not going to get in. The resume is just not impressive enough, even though they've had a couple of tough, hard-fought losses like against Virginia and some of the higher Big Ten schools. It's just not enough. So picked off as he tries to throw it inside to Tatum. Now outside. Taking it up is the point guard, Gibbs. Inside, and I'm sorry, that was Steve Vasteria with the finish there. 22-18 is the score. Has a little head. So now here's the handoff. Down the lane of the basket is good. Elijah Burns. Top of the key now. Taking it to the left side is Jones. Jones kicking it out. A shot for 3, and it's going to be VJ Beecham who's off the mark. And it looks like it's going to go to the Blue Devils here. So now here's Jones to inbound it for Notre Dame. Here's the inbound to the corner. Now taking it up top. And here's Jones once again setting up. 8 minutes. Here's Jones for 3 off the mark. Rebound comes to the Blue Devils. Starting to freeze again, but here's Allen. Allen driving to the rim and one for Grayson Allen. Oh man. Grayson Allen is playing so great, so smooth. I just hope that his attitude doesn't get in the way of this, maybe down the line in March Madness or here today. But Grayson Allen able to finish. We'll be right back with some more basketball. Welcome back, guys. As the score at halftime, 40-32. 16 seconds left to go. It looks like Kent State may be going dancing. At least I think that this is the final. But Kent State 66, Akron 59. It looks like they will win against their rival. Weber State 46, North Dakota 48 right now. Number 1 seeds, according to Joe Lunardi, is Villanova, North Carolina, Kansas, Gonzaga. 2 seeds, Oregon, Arizona, Kentucky, and Duke. There's a good shot here by Grayson Allen. 11 point and 27th point for Duke, making it a 9-point game. In the post. Here's Colson taking it out. Now Jones driving over. Now here's the third. It's going to be rebounded by Notre Dame. Oh, Colson kicking it up top to get Jones open, but not. 60 seconds left to go. Driving inside, kicking it out. Now, here's a shot off the roll and easy as it gets for number 35. Colt Holson, 3 for 7 from points. So 20. Kennard over. Inside, off the mark, blocked, and it's going to go out of bounds over the backboard by Colson. But great finish by Colson, spinning inside. That looks really good, spinning it on Nicola Jogo. So here's up top. Colson kicking it out. Here's shot, and it's going to be off the mark. Rebound offensively by Colson. Can't hit. Now here's Allen. Allen driving in, kicking it out. A wide open shot for 3 off the mark. Just short. Rebound goes Notre Dame's way. Now taking it up, Jones over to Beecham. Beecham back to Jones. Top of the key, looking for somewhere to go. Now here's Beecham once again. Beecham kicking it over. Now Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan kicking shot, and it's going to be off the rim, but he can't get it to fall. 27-20. Here's a shot for Matt Ryan, the sophomore. 6'8" shooting small forward, excuse me. First shot for Matt Ryan is going to be on the mark, 27-21. Second shot coming up, and it's going to be on the mark. 27-22 now. Notre Dame's still not going away, even though, Duke seems to be dominating so far. Notre Dame's not seeing it. They're not going away easy. Allen driving. Allen in the paint, spinning. Here's a shot, floater, and it's going to be off the mark. Rebound inside. Now here's Jones. Jones kicking it over. Trying to drive inside is Ryan. Ryan's going to get it back to Jones. Jones outside. Pump fake. Driving inside now. It's going to be in the paint. Off the mark. Off the rim. And the floater does not go. Here's Grayson Allen now. Kicking it over. Hop step. Kennard now with the ball. Top of the key. Now he's driving. It draws the foul down low. Is now... Looks like it was Jason Tatum as he kicked it over to him. As Tatum trying to get inside, kind of pushed. Yeah. Here's Jason Tatum for a shot good. 28-22 now. Harry Giles comes back in. Second shot coming up here. Off the mark. But it's going to be an offensive rebound. What a great play by Harry Giles. Harry Giles kicking it out now. Grayson Allen for 3. Sorry, it was Luke Kennard for 3. Luke Kennard with a 3-point bucket. 31-22 is the score. Now down low. Driving in. Colson can't get anything to go. Now kicking outside. Jones off the mark, short. Rebound, though, goes to Notre Dame offensively. Now here's Ryan taking a jump shot off the mark. Rebound, and it's finally going to Duke. But Emil Jefferson was out of bounds when he caught it looks like. So it'll go back to Notre Dame with 30 seconds still left on the shot clock now. Soon bounding it. Here's Matt Jones. Jones kicking it over. Now here's a jump shot. Hand in his face, and he still gets it to go. What a big play there by VJ Beecham. 31-24 here. Allen kicking it down. Now here's Jefferson kicking it back out, and here's Allen once again. Now getting it back to Jefferson on the elbow. Jefferson kicking it once again to Allen. And Allen pushes up to Giles, and Giles gets it to Kennard, and Kennard turns it over trying to get it back to Giles, but it does not work. Now to the right side. Driving to the rim. Back out to Jones. Jones kicks it to Beecham. Beecham kicking it back over, but he's going to receive it back from Colson. And Colson's going to look to set a screen. Not there. However, Colson's open. Driving to the rim. Colson hits it on a floater. 31-26. And like I said, Notre Dame won't go away when things are looking bad. 2:58 left to go here in the first half. 31-26 is the score, and Duke has a lead. Allen inside. Here's Emil Jefferson getting it to go. 33-26 is the score. So now Jones kicking it up top. Top of the key. Inside, Farrell. Farrell gets it to go. 33-28. Matt Farrell. And a timeout called by Duke. Both teams have wasted a timeout. My bad, I did not get the Notre Dame timeout. I thought that was a media timeout when they did call it, but my mistake. And we'll be right back with some more basketball here. The ACC Championship is rolling today. And welcome back, as the Duke Blue Devils have a lead. However, Notre Dame won't go away. Notre Dame's not making this easy for the Blue Devils. Certainly pretty difficult. Sunday times the best. Equals Bulls versus Celtics. Isaiah Thomas takes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be fun. First losing season in a while for UConn, as they go 16-17 this season. First half highlights and stats. At halftime, we are going to just take a simple break at halftime. But Emil Jefferson and Harry Giles looking good early. Very, very good stretch here in the first half. As here comes Allen. Allen dribbling out to the left side. Now here's a quick shot. Allen for 3. Grayson Allen hits. What a big shot there, Grayson Allen. Nobody just played on him and he decided to take the shot. Inside, back out, and now here's Colson. Colson's going to be off the mark. Rebound goes Notre Dame. Now here comes Kennard. Kennard kicking it over to Allen. Allen with 1:35 left to go. Now he's getting double teamed after being left alone there. Now here's Kennard driving in. Kennard step back jumper off the mark. Rebound goes to Fluiger for Notre Dame. Now taking it up is Steve Osteria. Jefferson kicking it over inside, and it's going to be a foul as Colson has to go to the line. Jason Tatum fouls. Duke is in the bonus so far. Now, the ACC Championship game tomorrow at 1 Eastern Standard Time. Arkansas takes on Kentucky there. And then Cincinnati plays SMU 1 versus 2 in the Frontier American Athletic Conference Championship game. 1:13 left to go here. The first shot is off the mark for Colson as Harry Giles will check out of the game. Bonzi Colson, 4 for 11, 4 rebounds so far, and now hits the second shot, so 36-29. Minute 5 left to go. Here's Jones. Jones dribbling up the court, kicking it out. Now here's Jefferson. Jefferson over to Kennard. Excuse me, that is number 2, Temple Gibbs. However, a moving screen gives Notre Dame the ball back. Jason Tatum does not like that. So Notre Dame with the possession arrow. They will get the ball to start the second half. Matt Farrell. Farrell coming in, and it's going to be off the mark. But, oh man, Colson cleans up the mess. 36-31, 40 seconds left to go here. A 2-for-1 opportunity possibly there for Notre Dame on that last shot. As here's Matt Jones. Jones kicks it over to Kennard. Kennard will shoot for 3 off the mark, but it's going to be a moving screen once again. Give Notre Dame the ball back. 31-36. Notre Dame can make it a one-possession game just like that, even though it seemed like Duke has dominated this game. It's a lot like that America East Championship game that we saw earlier today, where it seemed like, Vermont was dominating, but Albany was sticking with them. 20 seconds now left to go. Here's Farrell. Top of the key, 15 seconds now. 10 seconds. Farrell's going to drive. Farrell's going to kick in. And now here's Colson hitting and 1. Oh my gosh. 36-33 and 1. Let's see. Wow. Notre Dame responds with some fire. Oh man, how this game has shifted. And here's the first shot and the only shot for Bonzi Colson. Duke with the chance. Last look inside, driving and hits Grayson Allen at the buzzer. That is a big shot, big momentum, trying to keep Notre Dame from having all the momentum, and certainly Grayson Allen did so. So we will be back after the half. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. See you guys later. We are finally back here as Duke has a 4-point lead. As the first thing I hear once I mute this and mute my mouth, I hear Reese Davis going, well, it doesn't seem like Duke has only a 4-point lead, but that's kind of true. So we'll see how this game can finish out. So here we get going here with Matt Farrell. Farrell taking it to the right side now. Back out to the center of the court. Now kicking it over and back to Farrell. Farrell over there is Steve Vasteria. Vasteria kicking it into the post. For 3, Beecham. Off the mark. Rebound. And that's a good rebound by Jason Tatum. Taking it up now is Mr. Grayson Allen. So here's Kennard. Kennard pressured. Here now driving to the rim. Matt Jones can't get it to finish. Rebound Notre Dame. 19 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here. Kicking it over to the right side. Now driving into the rim, Matt Farrell. 2-point game now. Notre Dame has yet to lead in this game, but they are a 3-pointer away. Stop and a 3-pointer away from doing that. Now here comes Jason Tatum driving baseline, rolling, fadeaway jumper off the rim, and now here's Notre Dame with possible chance to at least tie the ball game up, if not take the lead for the first time today. Farrell driving in. Farrell gets a friendly roll and 1. Wow. Tied up and a free throw away from taking the first lead of the game is Matt Jones. Or Matt Farrell, excuse me. Oh man, lucky roll. 3 fouls on Frank Jackson. Here's a shot. It's going to be off the mark, so it's still a tied ball game. Notre Dame still is yet to take the lead. Hard with the ball now. Kicking it out. Here's Emil Jefferson. Now Allen for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes Notre Dame, but Allen tries to get the steal, and it's going to be off of Allen trying to save it. A great hustle play, though, by Grayson Allen. Oh, no. It's going to go to Duke as it was deflected after the tip by Allen. .38-38 as Allen inbounds it. Now here's Allen going through the free throw line, kicking it out. Jason Tatum. Tatum inside, and it's going to be out of bounds, giving it to Notre Dame. So now here comes Notre Dame. Chance to take the lead here. Here's Farrell. Farrell getting it in. Spinning to take the lead. Off the mark. Rebound as Colson put it up there. Here's Allen. Kicking it over to Tatum. Tatum over now. Allen. Allen inside. Gets it to go. Luke Kennard with a big basket. 40-30. Slipping, but he keeps the dribble going. Here's the 3 for the lead! Notre Dame takes the lead by 1. And now inside. Here's a shot, and it's good. So after the lead is taken 42-41, as it is taken right back away. As Farrell kicks it to Beecham, and Beecham's going to get a 2-point basket. 43-42 here. 16:40 left to go here in the second. Giles kicks it over. Sorry, Tatum kicks it over, and it's going to be stolen away. Will he dunk it? No, he will not. He will just lay it in, but Luke Kennard gets it stolen, and 45-42 is the score now. (44-45) after Grayson Allen lays it in. So here comes Farrell. Farrell kicking it over to Beecham. Beecham now. Back to Farrell. Farrell now to Beecham. Beecham posts up Colson and a foul. Emil Jefferson fouls here. That's 3 fouls for Emil Jefferson. And slipping on the floor is Elijah Burns, but he gets back up, kicks it out for the 3-point basket. And Grayson Allen trying to save it on the edge, getting it to Kennard, but it's stolen away and put in by Colson. Notre Dame has the lead by 3. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the ACC Championship game. As Duke struggling here. Bonzi Colson, 17 points, rebounds, 14 points off turnovers. Duke only with 2. 44-45 is the score. So looking for the inbound now is Notre Dame up by 1. They have been playing good though. Southland final 25-16 Texas A&M CNC. Now here's a shot for 3 off the mark. Rebound is going to be recovered. Oh man, what a hustle play by Allen. But Notre Dame gets the ball back. Now here's a 3 by Farrell. Farrell off the mark. Rebound finally goes Duke's way. Allen kicking it over. Kennard. Kennard drives to the rim. Kennard floater. On the mark. 46-45 now as Luke Kennard puts it in. Ball at the right side of the court. Now to the top of the key. Notre Dame struggling a little bit here to find some shots on the outside rim. Hit and turnover, near turnover. It's going to be out of bounds on, and it is indeed a turnover. Great hustle there by Jason Tatum. As Bonzi Colson checks back into the game after only 51 seconds out. So here's Allen taking it up. Allen kicks it over to Kennard. Kennard looking for a drive. Kennard down the lane, and it's going to be off the mark. Looking for a rebound here by Jason Tatum, but Tatum cannot recover. Sorry, here Giles. Giles could not recover though. Now ball's up top, taking it to the right side. Now kick inside a wide open man. Could have had an and one, but does not. And that wide open man is of course Bonzi Colson. 4 halves left to go here in regulation. 47-46. Notre Dame has the lead. Allen over to Kennard. Kennard trying to the rim once again. Kennard spinning and loses the ball. However, he is fouled, it looks like. Matt Farrell using that high ball screen for Colson. Colson rolls off of that. And a big Duke with the ball. Allen for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes Notre Dame's way. Taking it up now is Matt Farrell. Farrell kicking it over. Top of the key now. Farrell. Farrell trying to get Bonzi Colson open again. Farrell going to the right side. Farrell kicking it back over to VJ Beecham. Beecham for 3! And it's actually a long two, and it was Bonzi Colson, not VJ Beecham. Now here comes Grayson Allen. Allen to the right side, kicking it in, and it's a wide open man. He misses it! Oh, man. Harry Giles misses it wide open. Lay-in and fouls. Harry Giles lost the ball trying to put it in. I think he was looking to dunk it, and then fouls. And fouls Rex Fluiger. Harry Giles on the bench now, and he's very frustrated. 49-46 is the score here. After the long two. 13-10 left to go here. Inside, driving. Farrell will take it back outside. Colson inside. And got it! What a big play by Bonzi Colson. And what a big game by Bonzi Colson. 10 for 18 from the field. 23 points. Inside, Allen kicking it. Foul. Farrell takes a charge. Matt Farrell Playing very well out there. Now lobbing it over Grayson Allen and getting it in the rim. My gosh. I don't know why Grayson Allen, though, is playing on Bonzi Colson. But, man, Bonzi Colson down the stretch in the tournament. Watch for him. He could be big. We'll be right back. Notre Dame in tournament form as well as they can be. Bonzi Colson, the story of the day as Bonzi Colson getting inside, hitting buckets inside, and just really dominating in the paint. Bonzi Colson, 51-46. Notre Dame has a lead and it's turned over. A great steal. Oh man! Allen gets ran into and deep to dunk it. Oh man! What a putback! I don't know if that was a good no call on Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen was bumped, knocked on the floor. Inside, though, is Jason Tatum, and Tatum will put it right back to make it a 5-point game. Once again, 12:15 left to go here in the second. Now trying to change this defensive scheme. Here is Notre Dame and Duke for three. Off the mark. Rebound. Though it's on Bonzi Colson, but there's a foul. Notre Dame and Duke, a game that's pretty much back and forth, and a very good game that we're seeing right now on both sides. We'll be right back. Once again. Welcome back as Colson playing very good tonight. 23 and 6, 23.6 rebounds, a lot in the paint. Colson's first free throw though is off the mark. 48 to 53 is the score. And the second shot is good for Notre Dame. So 54 to 48 is the score. Now here's Allen to Kennard. Kennard back to Allen. Allen going to drive. Allen loses the ball. It's going to be tipped out. And it's going to be Farrell. Back to... Oh! Colson dunks it. Sorry. Beecham. Puts it in. And back. Wow.